Hi everybody, I'm here in my quilt room, and if you've been following my Facebook page, last night I sewed up some new valances for my quilt room. So I'm super excited about those. I've had that fabric for quite a few weeks and haven't had anything on my windows, so I'm really happy with those. I'm still playing around with the idea of adding something else to them, but they might just be staying that way. I'm not sure yet. My daughter thinks I have some lace or eyelet up in the craft room, so I might go just pin it on and see if I like it or not, but I'm really happy with those. I saw an idea for them on Pinterest, but the ones on Pinterest, they sewed them like that, but then they hemmed them and turned the fabric up to hem it, and they also turned the top down to make the pocket, so it made them really short and took away from the fabric showing. So to make those, I just pieced I had a charm pack, and then I cut out white squares and pieced all that, and then I took a big piece of white plain fabric and basically pillowcased it, but I left little open parts where the rod was going to go through, and once I sewed around it and then turned it right side out, I just kind of pressed those sides in and then sewed my two seams for the little ruffle at the top and then where the rod goes in. So that was my project last night till very late into the morning. I had taken a bit of a nap in the evening, and so I was just wired. And so I thought, well, I might as well go get something done because I could not sleep. But I'm also here to talk about the October class. It launched on Wednesday. And the panel for October is this really cute, has all these words on there. Fall is here, harvest, pumpkins, all those cute fall things. And I picked this one because it was difficult. Because how are you going to quilt around all the words and not over the words? And really happy with how this turned out. We ended up doing some wood grain all in the background. And so this is the panel for October. And then the challenge design, we quilted this piece of fabric with two different threads. So I had a pink variegated thread and then a teal thread. We did this really cute design, and in the class I give you a link to print out letters so you can do, kind of a personalized little zipper bag. And then there's a whole bonus class this month on how to make this zipper bag. It's like 35 or 40 minutes long, so it's a nice bonus class in the October panel and challenge design course. So the zipper class is just a free added bonus. And these guys, I'm going a little crazy with making the zipper bags. They are so much fun. But for a long time, I have had so much fabric sitting around that I've quilted for my classes or on my YouTube channel. And they've just been folded up and stuck in a drawer somewhere. And so once I don't know, decided to make these zipper bags, you might have seen the post where I dyed a bunch of the fabric. So to teach the classes, I use a lot of just muslin or plain fabric so that the quilting really shows up and you can see it well in the class. But they weren't that exciting once they were all finished. So I dyed all the fabric this really cute tealy blue color. As you can tell, I'm kind of doing the whole tealy blue color everywhere in my life right now. But it really made these bags super cute. So I've had so much fun making these. And this one has little hearts inside. I didn't get the little zipper pull put on this one yet. But I think I cut out around 60 of these bags. And back in the corner back there, that's still all fabric that is quilted that still needs cut out if I'm going to continue making these bags. And yeah, I've made a whole bunch. So I plan on, there's a couple things I'm going to do with the zipper bags. And I've already sent one out in the mail. But I have some students that have bought every class that I have put out there, or almost every class that I've put out there. And so if you are one of those people, watch for an email. I'm going to send that out later today. And if you're one of those people, you get to pick one of these zipper bags, and I will ship it out to you just as a thank you for all of just purchasing all the classes. I know how much you're loving them, and I'm so excited to help you with your quilting progress. And I love when you guys contact me and send me pictures. I love it. And yesterday I posted a student picture of the Dream Big panel, and for some reason, I don't know what I don't know what the deal is, but sometimes people just don't see the post, or there might be 2 or 3 likes on a post, and then other ones I'll get 300 or 400, hearts or likes or whatever. So I don't have it all figured out as to why some of the posts get seen and some don't, but every time you guys like or love or share or comment, it really helps out my posts getting seen even more. So thank you for doing that anytime you get a chance, especially when you share it. That's really awesome. But again, these zipper bags, so much fun. And then some of the fabric I did purchase just for the bags that would match really cute. And then some of the bags were just different. So let me show you. This is one I pulled out of my stash for inside of this one. And it's like pink with little silver stripes in it. And it just matched the zipper perfectly. So I had that in my stash. Let's see, there's a couple other ones. I think I posted a picture of this one. And this one kind of has a funny story behind it. It has really funky quilting on it. So quite a few weeks ago, the guys from the shop where I bought my machine, no, I can't think of it right now. It'll come to me. When they were here and working on my machine, they had to test it out. And so some of the quilting on this one is from Leon when he was here working on my machine, which is just really funny. There's some, like, you can kind of see it in the background. There's some pink thread that shows through. So that just kind of cracked me up that Leon has some quilting on this bag. And Hoover's Bernina. That's the shop. And they're wonderful. They're absolutely wonderful. They have invited me to teach some classes out there, so hopefully next year I'll get on the schedule and do some in-person teaching out at their shop. So this bag was really fun to do. These are some that I did on Wednesday, and they have this echoed paw print. If you can see those, there's the paw prints. This is from my Echo Quilting class, part 2. And then I had the cute little doggy paw prints for the inside. So that's what I've been up to, is making bags, making little curtains, and I'm getting ready to start filming the November class. And over here, this is the baby quilt panel that we'll be doing for the November class. And I'm pretty sure the challenge design is going to be some really amazing quilting and making a Christmas stocking. So I think that's what we're going to do for the challenge. But again, this is the baby quilt. I'm not adding any borders because this is how the panel comes. And I don't think I want to add anything else to it. I'm just going to quilt it as is. And then I might get some cow fabric for the binding. I think that's what I'm going to do instead of adding anything else to a border or anything like that. So let me know if you have any questions about the classes. You can go back. Just yesterday, someone went back and purchased the February class. And you can do that at any point in time. They're all pre-recorded. Nothing is live. They're a pre-recorded class. And you get the panel class, which I talk about what I'm going to quilt on the panel and some of the reasons behind my choices. So we talk about it, then I load it on the machine, and then I talk you through all the steps of quilting the whole panel. And then the next class included is the challenge design. And this is just something for you to try. They're nice little projects. You don't have to make them, but they're fun because they are small. They don't take up a whole lot of time. And maybe it's something you haven't tried before. So it just gives you a little something to throw on the machine and do without it taking tons of time. And most of it is just like a whole cloth project. And they're like pillow size or table runner or throw or things like that. And again, the October one is the zipper bag, and you get the whole zipper bag class for free. It's like a total bonus. I only had that one other time in the April class where I was teaching the Inktense pencils. So it's just a bonus for October. And I'm glad you love this panel that you're talking about, Vicki. It is super cute. It is really cute. I can't wait to get started. I need to be filming right now and get it loaded and get rolling on stuff. It's been a busy week. I ended up away with my husband for his work, and then if you saw my post, I was able to take my sewing machine and just work on these bags at the hotel, and it was nice to get away. It was relaxing and just get to sew and not think about anything else. So that was a lot of fun. But yeah, it's been a busy week because I got back Tuesday night, and then we had sewing day at my aunt's on Wednesday, and so I was gone all day for that and got more bags made. So I will decide soon when and where I'm going to put these up online for you to purchase if you'd like to purchase a bag. So I talked a little bit earlier about I have some students that have purchased pretty much every one of my courses that I've put out. And so those students will be getting an email later today, and they will get to pick one of these zipper bags, and I will ship it out to you just as a big thank you. And then I'm going to have the rest of the bags up for sale. Maybe I'll plan on doing that next week. I'll get the other ones hopefully all shipped out, and then the other ones will be ready for purchase. So, and I did get some really cute little zipper pulls for on there. That one has a cute little flower. Let me grab the other ones real quick. These are so cute. I'll show you a couple of these ones. All right, so there's a couple more little pulls that I got. If you can see this, it's a little button. Super cute. This one is a little tape measure and little sewing machines. These are so cute, these little scissors. So each bag gets a cute little zipper pull, either a flower one or one of these sewing kind of notion ones. And yeah, so those will be available soon. As you can see back here, it kind of looks a little like a disaster, but this right here is all the zipper bags that have cut and matched up with their zippers. Everything's ready to go to sew those. Those are more finished ones there. And back in the corner is just more fabric that's quilted and ready to be cut and made into bags. So thanks for joining in on the live. Some of you may be watching it later on the replay. And again, if you have any questions, you can put them down in the comments. You can always email me at quiltcoachchick@gmail.com, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Please go check out the website, and you can see all of the panels that we've done so far this year. And again, this baby quilt is for the November class, and then the December class is a really pretty panel with cardinals on it, and it's going to be challenging. but it's going to be a lot of fun. I already know one student that has put some awesome borders around that quilt, Savannah, so I can't wait to see yours all quilted and finished. But again, these panels have been a lot of fun to do. And I also have my student Doris. She is taking all of the monthly classes, but she's not purchasing any of the panels. She's just taking what she's learning in the class and applying it to the quilts that she's working on. And she's doing some awesome stuff. She's done some graduation quilts and different things. One was a like river with a fisherman and wildlife and trees and everything. So she's taken what she's learned in the panel classes and just is applying it to whatever she is working on. So that has been awesome. You don't have to purchase the panel to benefit from the class. So thanks again for joining in. I'm going to take off here and get this baby quilt loaded and hopefully start some filming today. The November class will come out on the 15th. Unless it's a Sunday, I haven't looked ahead. I think it's good to be launched on the 15th. And so I'll be posting some pictures here in the near future of the panel once I get it going, and then the challenge design to come. So thanks a lot for joining in. Again, for the October panel and challenge design class, you get the free zipper bag class, like how to make it start to finish, everything you need, the cutting instructions, the sewing. I videoed all of that. It's like a 35-minute class or something, split into 2 parts. So that's just a little added bonus for the October class. I hope you enjoy. I hope to see lots of zipper bags from you guys. There's another one of my students that loved the idea of making the bags out of, you know, all this quilted fabric that we have from practice and whatever, or from taking my classes. And she's also been making the bags, and they're turning out really good. So thanks so much for all your support and sharing my posts and liking and commenting. I appreciate all of that. Again, my new little curtains up here. I might pin on some eyelet or lace or something just to see how it looks, but it might end up staying that way. I don't know. We'll see what happens and what kind of time I have. So thanks a lot for joining in. I'm going to say goodbye for now, but I can't wait to hear from you. And just thanks so much for all your support. Bye.